Bob? Hey, what a great time I had yesterday. Thanks for having us at your home. Barry, Michelle, and I had a fantastic time.
Ah!
Oh, okay, here we are, collectors. Boy, oh boy, we missed last week. I'm sorry. Av and I thought we would take the Easter week off, but I don't know. We got a lot of emails. Are you guys sick? Did you guys go out of business? Is Whitman dead? I guess I understand if you look forward to it every Monday, and some of you guys, I know you get your coffee out or you get your drinks out and wait for that Bob Burns cue to come on, and so I apologize if I loused you up, but Ab and I have to take a little time off once in a while, I think, but I don't know. Did you enjoy your time off, Ab, not having to hold that camera for 5 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cleaned and waxed my car and I got sunburned. That's what happened.
Oh, there you go. Oh, see, it would have been better off working.
Yeah.
So anyhow, what video are we on, Ab?
173.
173. 173. Wow, is that right? Wow, that's a lot of them. Man. Well, we'll just have to deal with it. I think I'll start out with a good cigar, as my tradition here is. If I can find out how to, there we go, get this baby opened. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. This thing is for you aficionados. This is a Bolivar. Yeah, these are not bad. I've had these before. Yeah, I think somebody sent me this one. Well, we'll see how it is. Yeah. So, just got this lit. Yeah, that seems all right. You ready for a drink, Bob? Or,
Sure.
Or you want to start the video first?
Nah, let's do a drink.
A drink first? Okay. Probably a good idea. Keep us out of trouble here. Yeah, here we go. That glass clean, Bob?
Yep.
Yeah, it looks somewhat clean. Alright. Got two going here. That's a good start. I'll make mine light. Yep. A little bit of this Whitman William here. Yeah, that'll really do it, Bob.
Okay.
We'll just give it a little mix. Okay, and we're all set to go. So, okay, collectors, here's to you. First of the day for me. Hope it's the first of the day for you guys too. Prost. Wow. I was supposed to make it light. It's not too late.
Light on the soda, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Wow, well, that'll get me slurring fast here, but well, I thought I got some pictures from a man. I forgot to write his name down. I should have done that. I don't know, but he titles his email. I remember that part. Is this the worst chained SS you've ever seen? And I thought, boy, I wonder what this is going to be when I open it up. And there you go, collectors. There's something to feast your eyes on.
A real beauty there.
Boy, that's just amazing.
I've actually seen a worse one than this, but still, this
have we? I don't
this is
know.
number two, definitely.
What do you think of? You think that was buried in the ground, or you
Yeah, I
think it
think
was
that was-
underwater, or
I think
or
it was
both?
buried underground. I don't think it was underwater, but I think it was
Mm.
because the blade's still somewhat there, but it was definitely moisture all around it.
Yeah, it just it's amazing how the scabbard's actually gone right through in a couple places. And,
Did he ever say where it came from? Did
No.
he find it? Or, you know?
No, he
No?
never did say. And it's kind of interesting to me that we can see the dagger has nickel fittings,
Yeah.
and we would hope that the scabbard, it looks like a Type 2 chain, which normally is a nickel chain, and it held up. Well, I don't know. It still looks rusted to
The
me.
links are okay, it looks like. But,
Yeah.
Well, not the links, what are these called?
The connector tabs.
tabs, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, those were nickel, but
But the hilt doesn't look bad considering.
what's amazing
Yeah.
is that how well the grip, I guess that ebony wood, you know, and the nickel eagle, that held up pretty good, but what do you do with something like that? I guess you just
It's a chained SS.
keep it and
Yeah, you just keep
show
it.
people.
Laugh at it.
Look at this, you know. I don't know, that's pretty bad, but
You too can own a chained SS for $100.
yeah. Mm. Well, there you go, guys.
That's a real beauty there.
Yeah, it's a real beauty. Oh, it's still interesting.
I'd like to know if it was
see
found
that.
in Germany or something, because maybe when those
I'd love to know where it was found.
when
yeah.
it was coming down, you know, those guys took their SS stuff and might have thrown it in the
Sure.
lake or buried it or something.
Yeah, threw it in the sewer.
Just like their rings too. I'm sure there's a
Yeah.
lot of rings out there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I've told you that story before. I know a guy from Europe that he knows the areas where the Russian SS groups surrendered to the Americans. So he goes to those areas.
Wait a
and,
minute, the Russian SS groups? What's that mean?
No, German SS, so they would not have to give up to the Russians. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, geez, I only had a sip here. Boy. But what he does, he digs around there, and he's found several rings where the SS guys buried them rather than get caught with them. So I guess we all have our thing on how we come across artifacts, but I think that's pretty ingenious, stuff like that. So, and especially when it produces results. Well, let's see. We had just a few things walk into the place this week. Not much really, but we can show you what it was. This is you guys probably know that view. I think they called that the mosaic walkthrough or something in the Vice Chancellery, and this was the entrance to Hitler's office down in the back. And this postcard photo is still in mint condition, but what's really interesting about it, Albert Speer signed it on the back. And of course Speer was the one that designed the Vice Chancellery and supervised its construction. So I think that's really a nice card, especially the condition that it's in. So that was a nice thing. I was glad to get that.
You'd think you'd see more Spear autographs, but you know, since he lived a long time.
Well, he signed a lot of stuff after he got out of prison too in the 70s.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I have some things that he signed after that time. But another thing we got in, no big deal, but for you guys that like this kind of stuff, just an Army enlisted man's side cap. It's got the sewn-on insignia, and it's all that field gray wool. But if you look at it, there's no mothing on it at all.
It's in great shape.
Still in excellent condition. And then the inside has got like a white whipcord material, but it's not marked. So it doesn't look like it was really worn that much. It just shows age from being around. So that's kind of a nice thing, I think, for you guys that are into them. And these are not expensive, so it's a good little collectible. And then along with the same group was, you guys may know what this is. It's a 1907 British bayonet, and it's really well made. Nice blued hilt, good grip plates that are held on by big screws and spanners, and the mortise lock is on the reverse of the pommel. And then the scabbard is all leather. It's in a green color, but look at the condition of it. It's not bad at all. In fact, it's really nice. And then I have a pretty long blade here. It's in kind of a blued type material, and it's got some markings on the one side. On the other side, you can probably see it a little better. It has the 1907 date on it, and it also has that it was made by Wilkinson. I think Wilkinson's a big British edge weapon collector or producer. Still around, I think, too, aren't they, Ob?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, no great shakes, but that's a pretty nice bayonet. And then another thing that came in, I can't begin to open it up. This weighs a ton. Ob and I, when we unfolded this thing after it came in, this flag, it's one of those banners that must have hung up at the end of the street or up on a building or something.
Yeah, like an archway, those giant archways. Yeah.
It's got a rope inside of the hoist here, and then it's got these two big hanging hooks, and it's just the standard NSDAP field and swaz, which are both separate construction though. But this flag is 18 feet long by 8 feet wide. I mean, that is, I think that's the biggest one we've had in here.
It's huge, man.
So there it is. It's got one, I think it had one hole in it, didn't it?
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's all I can say is you certainly get a lot for your money with one of these things.
You need to cover your house in a flag.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was that. So then from the same man, you know, I know you guys are thinking, this stuff's looking pretty slim here, but from the same man, we got something I'll show you that we've never had before, and I think it's kind of interesting.
Freshen this baby up first.
Yeah. Boy, that didn't take you long to do away with that, huh?
Yeah.
You sure you were filming at the same time? Boy.
Nothing.
Wow.
Too much ice or something.
Oh, that's what the problem was, yeah. Too much ice. But those things that I just showed you, they all came from the son of a veteran that was there on D-Day. So these are things that have never been in collections before. But I'll show you the next thing that kind of made the whole stop by worthwhile. Here we go, guys. All right. Can you see it, Rob?
Yeah. Don't burn it, okay?
Huh?
Try not to burn it.
Yeah, try not to. What we have here, guys, as you can see, it's a camo smock, and it's a Luftwaffe. And we were hoping that it might be a parachute one, but it's not. It's a land-based Luftwaffe enlisted man. But it's really great. It's got everything on it, and it's interesting too. It has it has the regular style boards, and then in this pocket is a camo slip-on board. And I guess there was another one, but that's gone to time. And then if you want to see inside here, I don't know whether we can easily do it. Can we easily do this, Up?
Yeah, it's nothing. It's not like a tunic.
Yeah. Because it's interesting. More buttons here. This pocket here, if Bob can get it, it has all the details about the tunic.
No, you're gonna have to help me out with that. I can't do both.
Take it off.
Just come over on this side and pull that out.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. It's all numbered up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So
It's in great shape, man.
it's in great shape, and we don't know an awful lot about camo, but when you get it right from the son of the veteran, there's nothing to worry about here. And this, from what we can see, checks out to be a textbook example. So for you guys out there that are into this kind of stuff, might be a nice addition to a collection, huh?
Sure.
Yeah. So that was the best thing, and that was the last thing that he took out of the box too, right? We were thinking, boy, I hope there's something good coming out of here.
Well, that stuff out of the woodwork, that's always the best. You know?
Well, that's it. Yeah, you just can't go wrong. So that was kind of a thrill to get that, because we've never, like I say, we've never had any camo before. Which maybe speaks of how rare it is, or difficult to find.
A lot of reproductions too. I think
Yeah, there's
I
a
think
lot of
it turns a lot of people off once they find out it's no good, and you know,
Yeah.
just like
Well,
anything else.
we know this one's authentic.
Yeah.
100%. So with that, shall we do a little unboxing, Bob?
Sure.
All right, let's see what we got
You
here.
don't see your Bob Burns cutter anywhere though.
Oh, you're right. We better turn one of them up. Where are they, Bob?
Should be some right over here on the other
I
side.
got one here.
Okay.
One laying here. Okay. All right. Well, we'll start off here with looks like a fairly small box, and this is coming from Marion, New York. So we'll see what we got here. Marion, New York. How's this open? Oh, I think we'll start this way. Yeah, so we don't have any guests today to open the boxes, so you're going to have to put up with me fumbling around here. Sorry about that. No, that wasn't the key. I'll just cut the back here and see what happens. Looks like it'll work. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got here. A little love note. A nice bag. I like that packing. See how nicely that
Yeah,
was on.
very
It's
nice.
very nice with just the little piece over the top. It's very good. Real professional there. And let's see what we got here. It feels daggery, Ob. Let's see. Have a little sip first. Mm-hmm. Well, my, oh my, this looks nice.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
With the tag, huh?
Yeah, with a pack tag on it. Wow. How about that? Nice knot.
Look at that crazy pommel on there.
Yeah. I don't think that's a changeover, though. I think that's a pack
a custom
pommel.
or something.
No, it's a pack pommel, I think. Let's just see if the... Shame there's a couple of cracks in the grip, but...
It's not ivory, is it? Yeah.
No, it looks
Cellar,
like it, but
yeah.
it isn't. No.
Boy, it sure does.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a really odd dagger, man.
Well, if it's got a pack blade and all,
The
that's...
grip wire's like really thick and...
The pack was known for using triple wire,
yeah.
and there it is. So this is going to be a pack blade too.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Too late.
Yep. Yeah, there we go, collectors. There's that Siegfried Waffen.
Sailing ship too. Very nice.
Yeah, that's the rarest blade there is on standard navies. You just never see it.
That's a great dagger.
Yeah.
It's got some grease on it, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a killer.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it really looks great.
Mint.
Yeah.
I think you can look over the, you get past the grip crack.
I think so
You
too.
have to anymore with these navies.
Mm.
And that tag has been there a long time, it looks like, too.
Yeah. Scabbard's in nice shape too. It's a hammered scabbard. It was worn, that's for sure. But overall, the dagger really has a nice look to it.
Yeah, that's a great piece.
It's interesting too. The portapee is the silver bullion with the stem and the slide, and then the lower bowl is just aluminum. I've never seen that. You see how that's done?
Sure.
But it looks original. So there you go.
That's a good start.
That's a very, very rare naval. Obviously, it's not in... oh, I noticed also, too, the scabbard has runners in it, metal runners.
I think it's a real early piece, Pop.
It can't be because Pac didn't really come out with this trademark till about 38. So I think it's their initial production of their 38 run. But there's a lot of things that are different about it. The runners in the scabbard is another thing. The triple wire, the fittings are all unique, and then the unique pack blade. So that's a pretty special naval dagger there. I like that. Yes, sir. A very, very nice, very nice piece. And yeah, please sell this pack navy for me. So there you go. All right, we'll do our best to do that. I'm sure somebody will be interested in that piece.
I think we just did.
Yeah, that's very, very nice dagger. Nicely packed too. I'll put it back just
Nicely
so we have
packed,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, pack. Maybe back in here.
Yeah, keep that box. Might need it.
Yeah. Well, I didn't pack it as nice as it was, but we know what it is. Oh, that's a good start, Ob.
Sure.
Yeah, I like that. Something we don't see very often. And
It could be the Larry already.
yeah. Oh, let's see what we got next here. Well, we're coming from New Hyde Park again. We've been getting a lot of things from this man.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were pretty nice things in the past too, weren't they, Bob?
It's all good.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. See if the trading continues. No, that's not working out so good. Let's try it this way. Yeah, the Bob Burns cutter is really doing the job. Let's see what I've got here. Looks like not edge weapons, Bob. Let's see. Oh, I guess we'll start out with this.
Photo album?
No,
document?
No, this is his document, I think.
DAF.
Oh,
Look at that. Wow, that's nice. That's a nice armband there.
yeah, it's a very nice armband. And it looks like to the Reichsbahn Inspector, Max Gallet.
40 years of service. Yeah.
And the armband goes with it, apparently. I've never seen that kind of thing before. It's got an AH signature, which probably is not a stamp, but it kind of looks different than other signatures, though, doesn't it?
It might be original.
It does look like it could be.
Looks great.
Yeah, and
That's
I
just a
guess
picture of the man?
must be a picture of the man, too.
Yeah, he's got the 40 behind him there. He's got a...
That was his anniversary picture, maybe?
yeah, see the 40, and he's got a bunch of bottles there, and a nice
Oh,
Hitler
yeah, I
bust.
see the 40.
He's got a Hitler bust there.
Oh, you have to have one
Yeah.
of those. Oh, that's a pretty nifty package. I've never seen anything really that was given to railway people per se. So
What's the award, though, you know? Maybe it's that's the genuine award, maybe?
I think the word is the certificate.
certificate, yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
Not even,
40 years of loyal
Yeah.
service. The gold Trundienst Ehrenzeichen. That sounds like it should be some type of a medal or something.
yeah.
Boy,
Check that out.
It does look like an original signature too.
The Fuhrer and Reich Chancellor.
How about that?
Right before the war, too. Maybe he retired.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that nice embossed...
Yeah, there's the, yeah. Boy, that does look like an original signature. We'll have to study that. But yeah, I
That's
like
cool.
that. I like that.
I wonder
That's-
why it's DAF, though.
I think they just used that folder.
Yeah.
It may not have been the folder it came in. It's just something that maybe the collector did it, or maybe the guy himself just put it into that. I don't know. Pretty nice, though. I like that.
Yeah, it's good. I like that.
Yeah. Especially something we've never seen before, too. Now there's an envelope. Organization Todt. Let's see what that's all about. I guess they're,
Boy.
wow, here's an organization Todt. Man wearing his armband.
With his beautiful wife.
Yeah, she is a doll, isn't she? Yeah, yeah.
There's a couple... I think there might be something else in there.
I think there is.
I wonder if that's the same armband. I thought it is.
I don't know. I hope the wife's not in here.
It's just a backing.
It's just a backing, yeah. Well, that's a nice picture. And here's a Russian handbook. I don't know what that's doing in there.
For the organization, too. Yeah, look at that.
Wow, and look at this
Some
one.
kind of propaganda, it says. Wow, that's
fantastic,
yeah,
isn't
I've
it?
never seen that one before.
Never seen it either. Wow. Well, that's not the one he's wearing
No,
here.
this is the one
But
that-
it might be the
that
one he's
matches
wearing
that
there.
one,
Yeah. Wow, isn't that something?
Boy, that's great. Never seen that before.
Ah, that's really a beauty. Wow.
And these are rare, you know, there wasn't too many of these guys.
They are rare. If you collectors have seen one of those, let us know.
Yeah.
We see them all the time. Right. You guys never saw that? What's the matter with you guys? Yeah. Oh, well. On that, we'll have another drink.
Okay.
Okay,
Too much ice.
We got enough ice?
Yeah, go ahead, you can just chase that. Remember we were at Pat's Steakhouse in Louisville and I ordered a double Jameson rocks and Pat brought it up himself and he puts it in front of me. He's like, you let me know if that's too strong now.
Yeah, he didn't know who he was talking to. Wow.
It's funny. He's a character.
Yeah, that's one of the last family-owned restaurants that's really great. And the owner's there every night to carry on with you. Can't beat that. He never gives us a discount though, does he? No. It's yeah. You better bring your wallet with you when you go to that place. But it's worth it though. All right, we'll stir you up, Bob. Stir myself up. Yeah, how about that organization Todt?
Some good armbands too, and they're real minty mint, you know?
Yeah, and it really should go as a grouping.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because it's...
I like to look into this a little. It's something about propaganda too, so I like to look into that a little bit.
I don't want to...
Yeah, I know.
A lot of... I don't know why we have a Russian handbook, but maybe there is a reason for it. Okay. Oh, here's something to T. Whitman. Little love note here. Let's see what my friend says. Oh, it's just an inventory of what he sent. I appreciate that. That's great.
Yeah, that's always a good thing.
Yeah. Sometimes, you know, we miss a piece that's in a box. You know, it's under packing or something. So it's always good to have a written list. I think I hear Jack barking.
Jerk, yeah.
Jerk barking, yeah. Sounds like Jack to me.
Oh.
Jerk.
That's how I'm going to start calling
One
him.
drink and then calling him
Jerk.
Oh, this is a very, very nice
Red Cross,
publication
yeah.
for Red Cross. The condition and all is really beautiful. I'll bet that's interesting. Yeah, I've never seen one of these. Have you, Ob?
No.
Yeah.
Boy, they put out a publication for every branch, didn't
Didn't
they?
they? Yeah. Well, propaganda, you know, that was the word.
Yeah, but these guys don't need propaganda.
Yeah. Doctors in the field. But anyhow, we'll have to look through that. But it looks like a kind of a fascinating thing. What is this? I don't know what that is. The only thing I can read on it is 1939. Okay, we'll go.
If you have one of those Red Cross
Yeah, a contribution can.
contribution can, there you go.
Yeah. But
Is that dated at all, Pop? I can't
Yeah,
tell you. Going through it so
1940.
fast. 1940.
June 1940. That's a very nice publication, though.
It was high time in June 1940.
Yeah, that was the best times. Germany owned
Well, not
half of Europe then.
yeah, just for Germany it was, yeah.
Yeah, wasn't for everybody else, but oh, and this is Red Cross stuff that.
Oh, see now?
See, yeah.
I wonder if this is the same person too.
Well, I think it's just because it's Red Cross stuff. There's a nice nurse's badge, and you can see that she's wearing one right there.
And she has a party pin on too.
And a party pin, yeah. How about that?
She's all covered.
Yeah. Oh, a personal Ausweis.
You have to take that out, but okay.
That's not her though. Not in the magazine. That's this woman whose stuff this is.
Could be her.
Well, she aged pretty fast between the two.
Well, where is hell? This is from 44, so it could be her. Boy, that's pretty rare. I've never seen one of
I've
them.
never seen one either. That's really nice.
I bet you our friend Barry would like that.
Yeah. that's cool.
What a nice grouping, though.
Yeah, isn't it something, the stuff that people get?
Yeah.
And a nice armband.
And that's a real Red Cross armband.
Oh yeah, that's the Red Cross one. That's not a worker.
Sometimes they get confused.
You had to officially be with the Red Cross to
Right.
wear that armband. The ones with just the Red Cross on them, you were just working for them.
No, you're just a medic.
Yeah.
Field medic. Some people get confused about that.
Let's see. This looks like some photographs here, all in original envelope. I don't know what we got here. We'll just roll through them quick.
Looks like Christmas.
Is it with the nursing group? I'll bet it is. They all.
And it looks like a gift.
Yeah. These guys look like prisoners, unless that was the hotel pajamas or the hospital pajamas. Oh, there's nurses. No, this all has to do with nursing. There's sick guys. Yeah, that must have been the pajamas they wore. It looks like prisoner outfits.
This is from a Christmas party. This is what that.
Yeah, but it's all nurses. Medical
Yeah,
staff.
it's from their Christmas party.
Gotcha. And these again are really nice photographs.
Anything on the back of them? Yeah, just numbered.
Yeah. Those guys were probably doctors.
But it's too bad there's not somebody with a nice Red Cross leader or anything wearing it, you know?
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's a nice grouping of photographs that are still in the photographers.
Yeah, they probably did that. Then they gave it out to whoever was there, or they wanted to give them the photos.
Got
from
the name
party.
on it there.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's very cool. I like that. And that was with these items, right? Yeah. Yeah, and they went in this Red Cross folder. Wow, these are the kind of things you don't see.
No, you don't say that. I like how I put the Red Cross on there in case you can't read.
Now this one is entitled NSDAP. We all know what that is. And some kind of a work card or something. And
It's early.
and then we got a couple of really nice armbands.
Just got
Boy.
this real fast.
This is a cotton armband.
Yeah, look how early this is. This is from 31.
Oh, that is.
Oh, no, it's July
yeah,
31st.
yeah.
No, yeah. July 2nd, 1931.
With an SA early eagle.
Oh, that's a really early eagle, yeah.
And there's an early cotton armband. It's separate construction. Look how rich the colors are for that. You usually don't see them that rich looking on cotton. And let's see what's in here. Looks like it might be a wool armband. Yeah, wow. Oh boy, look at the condition of that too, guys. Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, it's still got the issue tag in it.
Yeah, very minty.
Yeah.
One little...
A couple of little nips there, but...
I forgot it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, that's a nice little grouping there also.
Yeah, really nice stuff.
Yeah, what I like about it, it really has the look that the collector really cared for it right.
Sure.
You know, and so...
And that early card, that
Yeah.
NSDAP card.
Now, this
Fantastic.
is labeled Joseph Bielmeyer, or Biemile. I don't know how you pronounce the...
I think you had it right the first time.
And let's see what we got here.
Oh, doesn't look like you made it.
No. No, it doesn't look like he made it. Let's see what that... I'd like to see what that document is, if I can. Let's get these off of there. Oh, just the Russian Winter Medal I guess that's when he,
That's what
yeah,
happened to him.
yeah, February 1942. So they gave you a number of these cards then to give out to your relatives, I
see.
guess.
I don't think these are originals.
Oh, I think they are, Rob.
Maybe. Maybe.
I think they are. So that was Herr Bielmeyer. Who
Yeah, you're
didn't-
right.
No, they're original. Yeah. Who didn't make it. All right, sir. I'll put you back again.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that, Joseph. And here's his
And there's his medal.
medal. Yep, there it is. Still got all the gray on it and so forth, and the ribbons in the bag. Let's see what this other thing is. Oh, wear pass. Wow, it's to Bielmeyer too.
Well,
It's a whole grouping of stuff there.
see if there's pictures in there at all.
Yeah. There he is. He looks a lot younger than, but that's him. See the face? Not the hair, but the face.
Mustache.
Yeah.
I mean, what's that dated? Do you know?
It should say on here. 37. Munich, May 10th, 37. Infantry Ersatz Battalion. So he joined before the war.
Yep, sent to the front, and that's it.
Yeah,
The front
that
was
was
no good.
Yeah, he didn't. Well, there we go. That's
Great
the
stuff,
way
though.
Yeah, all to the same man. It's cool. It's how this fellow collected things in a grouping that all belonged to the same person.
Yeah, the history, you know, it's all.
Oh, yeah, it's
fantastic.
Tremendous. Okay, so that's Joseph Bielmeyer. And let's see what else we got here. I hope you collectors find this interesting. I do. I think it's kind of fascinating. First and second class War Merit Cross award document and medal to a former. Well, there you go with that stuff. All got the big seal on them. Is that to an Ernst Goetz?
No, this is to
A not different person then.
Carl Wilhelm.
Yeah. These are all different then. That's a War Merit Cross. Another war. This is a War Merit Medal. The documents are probably worth a lot more than the $25 medal. A lot of times I get emails that you guys would like to see some things from my personal collection. So I thought I would work a couple of things into this video if you don't mind. I've got them right over here. I think these are about the best you're ever going to see. You're looking at a completely uncleaned RAD officer as well as a miniature, and the officer has original icorn, or not ivory, I mean to say, grip plates.
Wow.
Beautiful, really, really rare.
You seen that a second time?
Not that look like this. I think the ones I've seen were redone. This is original, and just
These look like pure silver.
they're just beautiful. Watch now when I lift it out how the silver is still under the crossguard. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And then the beautiful mint Eichhorn blade. Really, really, really super. With the Eichhorn trademark there. And then the scabbard has all the silvering, no signs of any lifting or anything like that, and I just think that's about that's the best you're ever going to find in an RAD leader click. And this,
how long have you had that piece, Bob?
40 years. In fact, I brought it from the late Ron Wowen years and years ago.
Rowan, yeah.
Ron Rowan. Lovely dagger. I paid too much at the time,
I think you're okay.
but I know I'm okay. And then along with it, this is a lovely RAD officer miniature. It also has ivory grip plates, and the silvering is beautiful the way it's toned. And the piece has little glass eyes in the head, which I think is really neat. Isn't that beautiful?
Who's the maker on that?
Well, these are all Alcozo. And there's the blade. Has the motto on it, a little fuller in it. And then on the reverse of it, I'll show you, it has the Alcozo. Oh no, this one's not an Alcozo, it's a Pausbach. Pausbach was the company that Alcozo sold things through, which kind of makes it even neater. It's all in gilded. I'd forgotten that it was a Pausbach, but it's an Alcozo piece, of course.
I've never even heard of Pausbach.
Oh yeah, you see that on these. I've had several.
That's a distributor in Soligan?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know whether they're in Soligan.
Well, it says Soligan. So.
Well, then they were.
I love the eyes too. That's a great piece.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. Again, these are the things that I look for the best you can find, and I'll look for years, and sometimes I'll upgrade stuff, but I've never been able to upgrade these two pieces. I think they're really nice. So I just thought I would show them to you. You collectors say you always want to see pieces from my collection, so there's a couple of them.
Yeah, we're going to have to do this every week.
No. All right, Ob said, let's take a break, so we did, and I went and looked to see who the man was that sent us these
yeah, in case anybody wants to contact them.
His name is Simon Bird. Thank you, Simon. Sorry that I didn't get your name to begin with, but we got it in there. Now, let's see what else we got here, Rob. This is a heavy thing. Oh. I don't know what it is, but I don't know how to begin to open it either. Wow. I guess you just start chopping and hope for the
be
best.
Careful. Don't be chopping.
Yeah, it's a hard one to figure out. I don't really know what this stuff is. I want to be careful that I don't cut into anything that's in here. That's why I'm doing this. But Gesundheit.
Must be a dusty box you got going on over there.
And, oh man. Yeah, maybe we ought to cut the camera off and we'll figure out how to get this damn thing open here. Well, Ob and me, we got that box open, and it looks like we got a bunch of magazines and things here. Let's see what we got here. Well, yeah, there's a lot of them here.
Where's this coming from?
Let's see if it's on his letter. No, of course nobody bothers to put their address on their letter.
What about the box?
Let's see. Yeah, it's coming from Jupiter, Florida.
Oh boy.
Well, we can't go through all this stuff, but we'll just show you what we got.
Looks like period magazines.
Yeah, all period magazines. This is stuff that we'll just have to sell as groups. This is not something that we can efficiently sell.
Oh, look at that. Film work, huh?
How about that?
I think people will find these interesting though.
Yeah. There's one, a Life magazine with Dwight on the cover.
Like Ike.
Oh, you gotta like this one with the U-boat conning tower.
Wow, look at that. You think that crease flag's Navy marked?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I can see it there. There's a nice Luftwaffe picture. Here's an article where the Germans admitted that Rommel was dead. Well, I know this is a good magazine. That's
Oh yeah, that's the Heydrich Time
Heydrich.
magazine. Yeah, that's a great
good one.
there.
There's a nice life of
The Butcher of Prague.
the Mussolini, and that's the British general. I can't think of his name. Prisoners.
Montgomery? No?
Montgomery, yeah. Good hub. And here's that very famous Life magazine with a picture of Herman wearing his beautiful dagger.
You have that in your collection, right?
The dagger?
Yeah.
No, the dagger's never turned up. Nobody's ever found that dagger. And here's British fighters in the desert. 101st Airborne poster. Another Life magazine.
That's a great shot. I like that one.
Yeah. And then this last thing has a newspaper article on it. This
Headline,
page,
right?
Hitler is dead. There you go.
What's that dated? May 2nd.
May 2nd, 1945, yeah. All right, Bob, let's see what we got next here.
Okay.
Got a box coming here from, Folsom, California. We've had stuff from this man in the past. I think it was pretty good stuff, wasn't it, Bob? I remember.
Sure.
I will see now. Burns cutter's working good. And that Imperial's working pretty good. Let's see what we got here, guys. Looks like we got a little love letter.
What is all that? Something going on upstairs. I don't know what it is.
That might be Lourdes up there cleaning or something. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Looks daggery odd. I think that's all that's in here. Read this again and see what it says.
Love the stationery.
Yeah. Fancy.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here, Rob.
Okay, one that's going to be good.
Oh my. Oh, this is a nice, very nice infantry etched bayonet. by Alcozo. The blade on that is really, really nice. It's got a good scabbard and an NCO throttle. Not a bad piece, huh, Bob?
No, very nice.
Yeah.
Single etch though, correct?
Yeah, and there's the Alcozo mark, the 37 through 39 mark. So that guy probably bought the bayonet thinking he was retiring, and he didn't make it retiring. he got the bayonet though, but see, we know that this trademark was no later than 1939, and the bayonet was bought in memory of the Service and Infantry Regiment 93.
93?
93, so he thought he was retiring. That's why he bought the bayonet in memory of his service.
Okay,
yeah,
I got you.
yeah. So little did he know, he probably just about got home and got called back into Regiment 93 again. Maybe, I don't know, but
Maybe don't put it in there. He didn't bring it.
yeah. All right, I'll just leave it out.
Yeah.
So there you go. But that's a nice piece.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yes, sir. I hope he made it. I don't know. He made it the first time. He may not have made it the second time.
Maybe he hightailed out of there. He saw the writing on the wall.
Yeah. Well, I think if you were still young enough, they called you back in again.
Doesn't mean you went.
Yeah. Another pop, huh? It must have been quite a time, though. As a young man, you know, you went in, you normally had to do 2 years service, and you go in there, say, in 1938, and do your 2 years, and whoops, the war broke out.
Well, more like 36, and then, you know.
Well, if you were home a year and then had to go back in again. But
I don't know. I think they wanted to serve in the war, so.
yeah. Well, I don't know. But still, it would have been thinking you got out. Did my 2 years. Now I'm going to go on and maybe get some of the ground farmed and stuff like that, or maybe help Pop in the shoe business he's in, making shoes, or who knows, and then the next thing you know, into Poland and everybody back again. Oh boy. Well, that's the way it is. And you can imagine maybe we're World War II veterans drafted for Vietnam. They were for Korea, I guess, weren't they?
I really don't know. I think some maybe.
Yeah, so it's the same kind of thing, you know.
If they were young enough and during World War II,
Yeah,
you'd be 38, 40 years old if you went in at 18 during Vietnam. But man, I just, maybe officers, but
I know a man, this is going back a long time. I knew him in the 60s, and he was a World War II veteran. He was a Korean veteran, and he was also in Vietnam.
well, there you go.
And he had a couple of months to go before he retires, and he was killed. Imagine that.
In Vietnam?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. But I think he loved that life. I mean, although they may have, you think they could have drafted a World War II guy into Vietnam? Whether you just joined, I would think you'd have to join for that. So it was probably a life he loved.
You're talking about things I have no idea about.
Yeah.
If
Well,
you're
I'm
if
sure
you're
a lot
if you're
of
a
you-
career soldier, you're a career soldier, and
Yeah.
I'm sure there was officers in Vietnam that were in World War II. But
Well,
infantry and things like
remember,
that, you know.
Vietnam goes back to actually Kennedy got that war going.
Like in 62.
62, 63, and then it really started to get wound up in 68, 69. It was really a mess, and it wasn't until, 74 when Nixon finally ended the deal.
How many tours did you do?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, I guess if I commented on that, everybody will hate me. But I was drafted 3 times. Actually was in the 1960s. And the first time I was drafted, I was in college, and I was exempt because of that. I got out of college, and I got a draft notice again, and I got married as soon as I got out of college, and I got exempted because of that. And then the following year I got drafted again, and Tom Jr. was just born.
Yeah.
So, a friend of mine was...
How convenient.
Yeah, how convenient. A friend of mine was in Fort Dix, and he said they called your name 3 times, Whitman, and you weren't there. I said, well, I don't know, it was just the luck of the draw, I guess. You think I would have been good in Vietnam, Bob?
I think you would have got blown up the first day.
Yeah, I feel kind of guilty about it. I mean, it wasn't like I wasn't trying to draft anything. It's just that's the way the times were. But somehow I don't think I would have been too good in that. But maybe I would have figured out some way to sell tiger skins or something.
Yeah, you would have been taking all the bayonets is what you would have been doing.
Yeah. Well, enough of that.
Well, you know, once you get there and you know there's people out to kill you, it's going to change your whole mindset real quick. So you would have been a different person than you are today, I'll tell you that much.
Well, it just was the way the times were. You know, you were a young man. You grew up. You had to go to college because your mother and father said you did, not because you wanted to, and you did. And then you got out of college, and your mother and father said, well, now you got to get a job. And you got a job, and then the next thing you know, your girlfriend wants to get married, and...
Hey, you didn't dodge it. You just did what you were going to do
I did,
if there wasn't a war going on.
Actually, I don't think I thought about it one way or another. It just was, you know, you just kind of do what times are and go along with the flow. So that's all I did. So, but I don't know. I guess a lot of you guys think I should have been in there, and maybe I should have. But I think they did better off without me in there.
Oh yeah, it worked out great.
All right, next walk. Okay, Ob. Let's see what we got here from Las Vegas, huh? I think it's a box of dice.
Maybe they returned my losings in cash.
Oh, oh, it's all in gold bullion.
Yeah, they felt sorry for me.
Yeah. Well, let's see. A little love note here. See what that says. Please see the below items I would like to sell to you. And he had the note on top of the items that are underneath, so you have to, the below items are the items in the box. I like that.
He doesn't know you very well. You could have opened it upside down.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, let's see what we got here. That looks daggery and...
Man, it's a good start.
No, that's something there. And
Why don't you just put it on the ground and
yeah,
we'll take one out at a time.
There's books in here again.
Alright.
I don't want to be in the book business, and here we are again with books.
Books are okay.
Let's see, there you go. There's a pretty good set of books. German police. Here's a.
I don't think you have those books, do you?
No, we don't. And here's a history of the Gestapo.
I have that one. I read that one.
Adolf in Blunderland. I guess that's a farcical thing or something.
That's cool. I've never seen that one before.
No. And campaigning in the Philippines.
But a
Wow.
U.S. one.
Who was campaigning in the Philippines? I have no idea.
It's probably United States.
Oh, this book's been either well read or just not treated right, but
What's that symbol in the corner there? Is that U.S. Armed Forces?
looks like an Infantry USA. South Dakota.
South Dakota.
I don't know what this pertains to, but
Probably World War II, I would think.
I don't know, but
Let me
there
see,
you go.
Open that Adolf in Blunderland a little bit. Let's see what's going on in there.
Plus, it had probably stupid stuff that Hitler did.
Is it in English?
I think so. I'm looking at it upside down. I don't even know what it is, Ob.
Yeah, it's in English. I'll have to look at that later.
Just probably stuff making fun of Hitler. All right. Well, there you go, guys. You see what that stuff is. Boy, we're going to need another room for all these books. Man.
It's called a library.
Yeah. Well, we have a library, but it's jam-packed, Bob. Oh, there's one more book in here. There's one we can do something a little better with.
Yeah.
It's a Mein Kampf.
Open it up. See if it's dedicated. And what year?
It is dedicated. It's all in German, but something
I can't believe it.
in memory of service, whatever, I don't know. Leader of something or other. Dated 1937. So that's kind of a good thing.
Yeah, keep going a little bit. Usually sometimes there's more.
So the rest is standard stuff.
Okay, cool.
But that's nice that it has a dedication in it.
That's the standard one. That's the one you see most.
Yeah. All right. So there we go with that stuff.
We should probably show that Japanese one we have.
Show what?
Again, that Japanese Mein Kampf we have.
Oh yeah.
2 volumes.
Yeah, and it's written from back to front.
Well, yeah. It's just, but you'll never see that thing again.
No. Let's see what else came with this load. Now that we got the books out of the way.
Looks like you got a German cross and cloth.
Yeah, I see that, and a Edelweiss Mountaineer bag.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah, SS.
Yeah.
Yeah, a German cross in gold.
And cloth.
What's this, a customs or police? Forget what
That's
these
a
are.
police.
Police, I think.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a good one
police.
there,
Yeah, it's nice though.
Oh, that's brand new.
Yeah, it's very nice. For the police. And a second class Iron Cross. It's well used. Doesn't look to have a number on the loop, but that baby went through a lot.
What happened to the ribbon?
Rotted off. Yeah, and here's one I just have to have. May Day, 1938. The tinny.
Never seen that before.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Just kidding.
Oh, here's a nice pair of railway collar tabs.
It's actually pretty nice. I like that.
It's not really a match pair though. The the yarn looks a little different in one and the other. It is a right and a left though, because see which way the wheel's pointing, but they don't look matched to me. What do you think, Ob?
Close enough.
Close enough? Okay. Alright, close enough. And there's another thing that we just can't live without.
Wolf's angle.
Wolf's angle, yeah. And put these back here. Yeah. Boy, that Iron Cross is really that went through the war. You must have won that early. And then here's a an SS Police little postcard. Pretty nice on the back. So that's some odds and ends there. Looks like good stuff. Nothing you can retire on here, Whitman, but a few good things. And let's see what's in this this bag. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Boy, that knot is really, man, that baby's.
It's one tug away from being gone.
Yeah. Yeah, and in a weird tie, but that's what it looks like the way it's been on there. Man, man.
What kind of army's that, Pop?
I think it's an Alcozo. Nice, nice cross guard, and I don't know. It might not be though. I don't know. Let's look and see. Oh, what is that? Wow, that must be the very first Eichhorn eagle, and I've misidentified it. That's a hard one to find.
Why is it so different?
It looks like the first one they made, and it just has a little. The detail and so forth is really good. Let's just see if the scabbard is steel or not. Yeah, it is.
Did you put a piece of rubber on that yet?
No, but I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to it. No, this is a very good dagger. The blade is.
It's got a little pitting.
Got some spots.
It's got some issues, but it's.
Yeah.
Can I see the maker mark?
Yeah, it's initial. No, I don't think it's the earliest because the scabbard is not brass, but. We can maybe take a look and see if it's got the tapered tang.
Why not?
We like to see that on these real early pieces. It's loose anyhow, why not?
It's kind of stuck.
Yeah, tapered tang.
You're going to destroy that knot. Let me see it again, Pop.
Say it's a tapered tang.
Yeah.
So the dagger's all correct.
So how would you categorize it? Second?
Well, I'm gonna.
Because it doesn't have the brass scabbard.
I'm going to study the scabbard. I'm not sure that's an Eichhorn scabbard, but I'll take a look and see. But the Eichhorn scabbard just has different leaves in that, and that's why I thought it was an Alcozo. I was looking more at the scabbard than I was at the cross guard, and I shouldn't do that. But I don't think the scabbard is. Well, it might be, but we'll see. We'll see. But I don't think it's.
Good dagger though, nice old porta-pee, and you get the hangers, and
Yeah.
it's got 2 screws, so.
Well, Yeah, I don't know, we'll look. I don't think that scabbard is correct.
That'll give you something to do next week.
Oh, yeah, so I don't have a thing to do. Yeah.
So I know you have nothing to do.
No. Okay, there's that then. All right, well, that was some interesting things. There we go, a lot of books. I like that, that police medal was nice, wasn't it?
Sure.
Yeah.
I like those police books too. It's funny how Volume 2 is bigger than Volume 1.
Yeah. Well, maybe they needed more police the further along they went. Well, we got everything. Oh, we got one more box. You collectors still with us? Hope you are. Let's see what this box is. Ah. This is coming from France. Okay, let's see what we got here. France.
Which town?
Well, I went through Frankfurt Deutsche Post. Maybe it's not from France. I'm wrong, it's from Baden-Baden, Germany.
Oh, okay. Where'd you get France from?
Just by the writing, I thought it was Frankfurt.
It's Frankfurt?
Yeah.
You're going to insult a lot of people with that
I'm
one.
glad you asked me again. That's good, yeah. Yeah, it's coming from Baden-Baden.
Next time we're in Frankfurt, we'll look for the Eiffel Tower, okay?
Yeah. I guess I had too many drinks. Ah, yes. Well, looks like another good packing job here, Rob.
That's amazing.
Oh, no, not more books. Oh, my.
The word on the street is we must have a hell of a book section here. No, it's not books, is it? It's
Looks like a book to me.
period. Yeah.
Some kind of a Luftwaffe thing.
Let me take a look at it.
Well, let me put this down on the floor here. First off, there's this. Wow, look at that. There's some really cool stuff in here.
1925. Must be a retrospect or something.
This is no joke, this book. This is
Look
really,
at this. Yeah, it's
it's really nice. Puerto Winners.
Go to the first page. Let me see what it is.
39. Ah, there's Herman.
Never seen that one before. Be careful.
Somebody wrote Reichsmarschall underneath. It says General Field Marshal, and somebody wrote Reichsmarschall underneath.
It's probably Herman. He wanted to make sure he got it right.
Yeah. Well, in '39, he was still a Field Marshal.
That's a Reichsmarschall uniform now, isn't it?
No,
No.
no, General.
Okay.
Although you might be right though, Bob.
That might be that white lapel. And...
He's got the batons on his boards there.
Yeah, that's what they had to do. They put it out as a misprint, and he was like, "Oh, no. Everyone must be written into Reichsmarschall."
Yeah. But this has a lot of really
That's a cool one.
good information. Wow, all kinds of stuff here.
Oh, look at this. Wait, turn that back. This is the, they're talking about the Wright brothers there in 1908 with their glider.
I guess maybe it's a kind of a history of how Air Force got started, or I don't know. Wow, look at that metal bar. I'm looking at it upside down, so it's kind of hard to. Yeah, here's all the Imperial flyers. And Yeah, this looks like a very interesting book. Portamarit Winners. Wow. This is a great book.
You should see if you can put faces to the names on your cigarette
Yeah.
cigarette case you have
Yeah,
upstairs.
probably could. Probably could. Let me just...
Careful with that.
You're looking at it.
Yeah.
I can't see what it is, but... Yeah, there's... Wow. Lots of... there's my friend Kurt Wolf that I have his watch there. That's Kurt. There's Hermann Goering
Where's Herman?
right there.
Young Herman, yeah.
Yeah.
Beethoven in there, I'm sure, or somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Yeah, there he is up there first.
Oh, yeah, number one.
Yeah.
Hey, you should probably get your case out and see if you can match it up.
Yeah, look at these. Well, this is a... There's a Hermann Goering as an Oberleutnant.
Never seen that photo before.
Yeah. He must have been dashing boy when he was in there. Oh,
He
boy.
was something else.
I'm sure he had his own Batman that was bringing him wine after his successes. And, oh. Yeah, Herman. Wow. There's a destruction of all the World War I planes. A shame. Wow, look at this nut. This looks like a wonderful historical guide here to flying. I'd like to read it. Look at the Junkers plane there.
Yeah, it looks great. The photographs are wonderful.
Yeah, it's really a great book. Okay.
So does it say anything on the spine?
No.
No, okay.
Let's see what this is now. This is a review of Ritterkreuz Traeger, Knight's Cross winner Rudy Schmidt. With some information and a signature.
See a lot of groupings today, Pop.
Yeah. That's a nice scarf, but I think it's got something in it.
That's your flying scarf there. You can when you take your biplane out. Yeah.
Wow, look at that nice SMF dagger. Yeah. HF on it. I have a feeling that some of this stuff all goes together here.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Binoculars, I think. Dagger hangers. Wow, look at this insignia. I think this is all a grouping from something here. There's a book by Rudell on Stukas. I don't know what's all in here. Wow, there's a lot of different metals in here. I think this kind of all goes together, but I'm trying to figure out how and where and what.
Well, it's all Luftwaffe, you know. Is there a letter?
I don't see any letters. What on earth is that? A cigar holder? Looks like a holder for a cigar. Doesn't it?
Put it down. Let me take a look at it.
I think that's what it is. Meerschaum, yeah, that's pipe stuff. Well, collectors, I'm sorry we're kind of drifting around on this, but we don't really know what it all is.
Very nice. I like that. You should smoke your cigars out of that thing.
Yeah,
It's got a button.
I see it, but oh, there we go. It's
It's
another
cigarettes.
small. No, it's a cigar thing. It's not cigarettes. See how big it is? This all must. I'll have to figure out what all this is, collectors. But
It's a grouping, believe me.
it's a grouping of stuff. Here's a book by Rudy Schmidt, and this pamphlet all involves Knight's Cross winner Rudy Schmidt. I wonder if the dagger could have belonged to Rudy Schmidt.
What you said there was initials on it, right?
Look what's on the scabbard.
Can't see it. Oh yeah, I think it. I did think it belonged to Rudy Schmidt.
So that's what we got here. This is a grouping of items that all come from the Knight's Cross winner Rudy Schmidt.
Looks like a job for Barry Smith. I'll dive into this.
Wow. Well, there's a lot of. There's something else in this little bag here. Let's see what this is. This looks like a pipe holder. Ah, with a beautiful pipe in there.
Boy, this guy liked to smoke. Look at the horses.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. That's that meerschaum stuff. Beautiful stuff. Really beautiful. See if it comes out of there. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Not beautiful?
Plus, they're all cased too. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, back when they manufactured these things and they came in that beautiful case, you're not throwing that out. You know, it's not like today.
Yeah.
You know.
Nice. And assumedly, all of this came from Rudy Schmidt. He was a Major and a Knight's Cross winner. Well, I'll have to study all this and put it all into perspective. But
A lot of groupings today,
a lot
Bob.
of groupings and a lot of things. And how about that, huh, Rob? Well, this has got to be a pretty valuable thing here with all these items. I mean, this is not something where you find a dagger and put all the items together. These are
No.
this is stuff that obviously all came from his family.
From Frau Schmidt, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's this is. I guess these were his binoculars too. So this is a grouping of some very, very nice things. Apparently all belonging to this flyer, Rudy Schmidt, who also wrote a book about his escapades. Huh. Of course it's all in German, but... Oops. That was my lighter and my Genobiles. They just became part of Rudy Schmidt's grouping. So we'll have to spend some time figuring all that out. But I think you guys got the gist of it anyhow. So I think that's the end of the video, Ob. Thanks a lot for looking, guys, and if I can help you with anything, just give us an email or a phone call or whatever.